Great big men in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center. Now here is Lowry. Butler from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Young against Lowry. Young outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Over Oladipo. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Tucker. Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the middle and stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. No good on the triple. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. To the right side. From outside, off the mark.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep. Young with the ball. Butler covering to the paint. Here's Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Outside Lowry. Butler on the way. He takes it in, pulls it from the elbow. That one a little long for Atlanta. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Capella. He kicks to Young. And the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Young against Lowry. Shakes him. And it's laid up and aimed by Young.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Butler on the way. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right side, Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Butler on the way. Lowry for 3. They get it back. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Lowry against Young. Bogdanovich left side. And the pass to Capella. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young looking around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Oladipo outside. The kick outside to Butler. Bounce pass from Adebayo to the inside. It's stolen by Capella. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 2. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in shots.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Parries the long-range jumper. Young's got 7 points.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. The kick out to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Oladipo misses. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Oladipo. Outside for Lowry. Oladipo right side. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Young against Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backdoor and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Here's Collins. Misses off the left iron. The Heat leading by 3.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Capella's got his second bucket of the night. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Young pass to Hunter. Young, right side. The good-looking shot from the wing. And it's 9 points for Trae Young.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got assist number 5 here tonight. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Lowry against Young. Bogdanovich wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Tucker. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, and in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
You've got Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Williams at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Heat trail by 5. Oladipo misses. Hawks shooting about 42% so far. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Outside Williams. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Hawks lead by 6. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
The Hawks leading by 4. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And Wright kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wright. Over Lowry. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Cuts at 5. Offensive rebound Heat. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Back to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists here tonight. Wright looking around. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. And stolen by Wright. Here's Zhang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Lowry against Wright. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 4 to shoot. Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Wright with it. Butler covering. And Zhang kicks to Williams. Alinari on the wing. 20 feet out. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Williams dishes to Zhang. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Zhang. Alinari outside. The pass to Williams. From 15 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Right outside. On the wing, Williams. Passes it to Reddish. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Butler on the wing. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Shot on the wing. No good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Wright against Lowry. And Wright kicks to Zhang. Here's Reddish. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. The shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks on top, up 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Ari out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Tucker finds Oladipo. Down low. Here's Adebayo. No good on the fadeaway. Atlanta leading by 3. Young outside from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The trade. Again, Young missing.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Tucker, the pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Over Collins. Tucker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Jumps up. And Adebayo throws it down.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moment.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. And Oladipo pulls it down. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Over Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Now here is Lowry. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Lowry up top, defended by Young. That gives them the lead.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Pass to Oladipo. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break to end the drought. Some solid defense from Butler.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Here's Collins. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
Young outside. From deep. Good. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Adebayo. Oh, off target. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young inside. It's good!
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game.
And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. That shot is off. Capella with the defensive effort. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. In transition, here come the Suns. And he nails the open triple off the break.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Young from long range. Kept alive by Atlanta. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter from behind the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Bridges. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Atlanta. Second shot opportunity. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And here's Hunter for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 5 points.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Paul against Young. Hunter on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Young.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Paul shot is off. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first
foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Outside Young. Fires from deep.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Off the mark there with a 3. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Booker. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Here's Paul. Capella with a block.
intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Hunter, good.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ball passes to Crowder. Atlanta with a rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Young can't hit. Now here's Paul. Excellent D there from Capella.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul with it. He's got 5. Pass to Ayton. From the right block. That one a little long.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Booker. And they're running. Here's Bridges. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. Here's an 8-footer. Now here's McGee. The shot by Payne, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Capella, pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. To the inside. The shake. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Payne. Young can't hit.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bogdanovic from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Down low. McGee's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Bogdanovic, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson finds Payne. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Atlanta's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Collins. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half of basketball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Payne with the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Young, coming off a Suns make. No good on the 3. Payne against Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich. No good on that one.
At the line for your Suns.
And the second free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Johnson with a double team. Goes up on the wing. Dang, shot is off.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And the basket by Shamet.
Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeLon Wright, taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Shamet. Out to Bridges. Pass to Shamet. McGee with it. Just 5 to shoot. Shamet, no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Jang. 24 seconds left in the second. Williams misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. Puts up a 3. Tries again. He's off on the layup. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. They've had incredible success. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Young from long range. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne. At the line for...
Good on the second one. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now Young. He's got 9. Collins outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Here's McGee. Excellent D there from Capella.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
McGee's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Young from long range. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. Amazing. Man. And he dunks it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Such a wide-open look. Young's got 11 points.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Pass to Shaman. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Collins finds Capella. Hunter with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Out to the wing. Back to Payne. Shoots over Young. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Oh, got a piece of it. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson passes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. He's got a clear path. Off the left rim and out. 1:07 left in the third. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Williams up top. Booker defending. Pass to Jang. Now Wright. Puts one up from 19. Hauled in by Paul. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Ayton laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
How about Ayton just gliding to the rim with that 7'1" frame?
Here's Wright. Pass to Williams. Money on the 19-footer. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night. Three-pointer, Bridges. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling confident.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for the Hawks, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Young. The rebound by Bridges. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Pass to Hunter. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Ball's going up the court. And it's blocked by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Ayton against Hunter. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Paul against Young. Paul into the lane, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Young misses. The Suns shooting a low 30% from the floor. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. From deep three-point range. Young misses.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
And the basket by Bridges.
I'd like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Hunter. To the left wing. Stolen by Ayton.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And here's Young. A good look from Bogdanovich. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella. The first free throw is good.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Collins outside. Back to Young. Deflects the pass. Bogdanovich passes to Capella.
2 minutes.
Capella screen on Booker. And they recover it. The kick out to Young. Sinks the tray.
Trae Young.
And the Hawks lead by 21.
Well, Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Paul passes to Ayton. And he gets it to go.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Trae Young.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Now here's Young. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Three-point field
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Back to Ayton. No good that time. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one wasn't even close.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That one goes in.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Paul with the three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He talked about the dual threat that Victor Oladipo poses for their team. Coach says you have to tip your hat to the work Oladipo has put in to improve his game. He impacts the ball on both sides of the floor. Guys, they know that now that Victor is back, he's again a big game changer. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
First team foul.
And the wide open shot from Paul. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Paul, and Adebayo sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Oladipo finds Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the Suns miss again. Oladipo against Paul. Out to the wing. Now the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Crowder. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. No good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Suns trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Crowder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
I think you have to be cautious when guarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
And both free throws good from Crowder. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lowry drawing the double team. It's Oladipo on the wing. Shoots the three, trains the three-pointer.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Lowry looking around. Lets it go from 14.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break, here they come. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ball finds Booker. And the rejection by Lowry.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively.
And that one's good by Butler.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
A drive by Paul. Good work there as it goes.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Lowry against Paul. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's stolen by Adebayo. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's stolen by Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella, using it to get the call on that play.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Paul. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Pass to Adebayo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch on his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Oladipo outside. Driving inside. Rebound by the Suns. It's stolen by Oladipo. And stolen by Payne. One-on-one here. Here's Shamet. Here's Johnson. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Passes to Tucker. Here's Oladipo. Out to the right wing. Connects from three-point range. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Heat leading by 13. Oladipo outside. Butler on the wing. The kick out to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Butler, no good.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
For 3, that's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
McGee's shot is off. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Tucker can't get it to go. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy. And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Team foul.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Adebayo against McGee. Payne passes to McGee from the low block. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And there's the feed to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Now here's Payne. Lowry recovering. Johnson kicks to Nader. Drives to the hoop. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And shot on the way. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night.
We talk about 3-level scoring. That's at the rim, from 3, and in this case, if you're Kyle Lowry, the mid-range game is on point.
Back to Johnson. Shoots over Tucker. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler finds Adebayo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Kept alive. Now here is McGee on the wing. Johnson. And the wing jumper offline.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 16-point lead. Thank you, David. And
the Suns, 12.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. There's the pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lowry. Butler in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Miami.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Tucker, and it's good. 2 points. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Butler. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Butler passes to Adebayo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Butler kicks to Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 15. Stolen by Tucker. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Unloads. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Payne, and Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And finished off by Oladipo.
My goodness, it's hard to stay with Oladipo in transition. The speed, the quickness can be overwhelming.
Driving inside. Payne finds McGee. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Trailing by 19. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Oladipo. 1:33 left to play here in the third. Butler dishes to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler goes in. Pass to Adebayo. Deflected by Bridges.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Booker against Adebayo. Here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post. Ayton's got 5 now.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Oladipo outside.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
And Adebayo sends it back.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lowry against Paul. Bridges kicks to Paul. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Ayton. No good with the layup. And so it's the Miami Heat feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Well, Heat leading by 17. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Here's Crowder, kicks it out to Paul. There's the drive, pass to Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler with the ball, Bridges covering. Back to Tucker, lets it go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight. And what's your take, guys, in the participants for the Heat?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Oladipo against Booker. Right side, Butler. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. A baseline J. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Lowry. Here he goes. The dish to Tucker. Bridges with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Booker with no one around drills the baseline jumper. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bridges attacking. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got his first points in this one. Paul against Lowry. Oladipo outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 18. Inside. It's stolen by Oladipo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The pass to Butler. Driving the lane. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bridges passes to Crowder.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
Free throw good, Crowder.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jay Crowder.
And he makes both free throws. Miami leading by 16. It's Oladipo on the wing. And he drives in. Rebound by the Suns. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Knocks it loose. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
That's a 2 from Paul. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Oladipo with the ball. Bridges covering. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. He takes it in. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with the screen on Crowder. Clock is at 3. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Suns ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From the left block. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Lowry. Oladipo, left side. He kicks it to Tucker. Dives to the hoop. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Passes it to Butler. Good D by Booker. And so Miami takes this one by a big David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for
ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Here we go. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now, here is Young, 5 to shoot. Hunter with it, out defended by Adebayo. Hunter no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tucker can't get it to go. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Oladipo. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. And there's the pass to Capella. Now, here's Collins. Defense right on him. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Oladipo kicks the line. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
Good on the second free throw.
Will have 3 free throws.
And he nails the 3rd.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Passes it to Bogdanovich.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Back to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Now, here is Young. Puts it up. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Butler attacking over Hunter. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Butler with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The kick out to Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Oh, yeah, and if you didn't think Oladipo could fill the lane in transition, he answered your questions there. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Heat lead by 1.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in its center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Now the pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. The dish to Butler. Back to Oladipo. His three-pointers off the mark. And stolen by Butler to the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
And Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. But Trey, a three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young passes to Capella, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Young against Lowry. Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks score.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Passes it to Adebayo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Works it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Young. Kicks it to Capella. Shoots the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high, and a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively, so he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Butler kicks to Low. Oladipo right side. Miami needs to get a shot off. Tucker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Collins finds Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. In the corner, Collins with it. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Over Adebayo. The Hawks again can't hit. Deflects the pass. Oladipo outside. Driving in. The kick outside to Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 4. Young looking around. Fires the 3. It's Young on the wing from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tucker. Off target with his 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Heat up 4. And now we'll send it up. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Adebayo. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Gorgie Dang, Reddish out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Wright in at the point. The kick outside to Butler. Over Reddish. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 4. Makes it off the glass. Reddish has got his first points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Right against Lowry. Up top, Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Gallinari attacking. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Gallinari wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Tucker. The pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo goes in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Right outside. He kicks it to Williams. Going inside for the lead. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Right. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. Here's the break. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Miami, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Lowry kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up for Adebayo.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
A wide open look here for Wright. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Oladipo outside for Lowry. Gallinari with the steal. It's stolen by Lowry to the paint. It's tipped. Gallinari with the steal. Butler with the steal. It's stolen by Reddish. Right against Butler. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Oladipo with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wright.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Tucker the pass to Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. They need this one. Back to Oladipo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
That one's in there. The Hawks leaders get down to 2 as they get the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Gallinari. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And that one's good. Wright's got his first points of the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Adebayo, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
And right, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now Lowry. That one doesn't go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. The 9-foot shot. The second effort. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Oladipo doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Miami.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Capella sets a screen for Young. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. This one for 3. It doesn't go either for Butler.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Lowry against Young. For the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. With the drive. Hunter on the wing. Passes to Capella. It's deflected. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Butler. Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Here's Adebayo.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
Lowry against Young. Dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Butler on the way. Adebayo with the screen on Hunter. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Lowry. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. On its way from Young for 2. Great D that time from Adebayo. Oladipo left side. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Capella. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Hawks leading by 6. Now, here is Young. And right on target. Good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The kick out to Oladipo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Got a piece of it. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Butler goes in. No good there.
Heat foul. Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
The kick outside to Butler. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And they get it back. Here's Hunter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And a deep 3 from Lowry. Can't connect. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Young and Bogdanovich.
Here we
At
go.
the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Young with it. Pass to Capella. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Hunter. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Count it.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Young. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his second basket. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Hayden with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Takes the 3. Bridges misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Young. And Hayden pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Hunter against Bridges. Stolen by Collins. And there's the lob. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. And here they come. For 3, Booker. The shot no good. The Hawks leading. Hunter on the wing. From outside the arc. That shot missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Booker, the pass to Hayden. Booker against Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. The 3-ball. Young can't hit.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And the Suns miss again. And Atlanta shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Collins. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Hayden. Bridges with it. 6 to shoot. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Young finds Bogdanovich. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Young can't hit.
I'll tell you,
Paul gets it to go.
how about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the three. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Young against Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. And here's Bridges. Over Hunter. Misses off the left iron.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Stolen by Booker. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2.
And your Atlanta Hawks
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Young against Paul. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. There's the triple. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got 5 points.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul passes to Booker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Paul against Young. From behind the arc. The Suns clear it. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Knocks it loose. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And here's Young. He's got 6. To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. High post Young. He's against 8. Capella. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Paul against Young. Outside for Booker. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Paul against Young. Looking to end the run. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Paul against Young. Lets it go from deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Paul passes to Crowder. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. 5 to shoot. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Young against Paul. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. The 3. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 12.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Paul. Pass to Crowder. And here's Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Bogdanovich no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Here's Young. Screen by Capella. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. That'll do it for the first half. Hawks ahead. Up 8.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Allie. After the... If you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgui Dieng. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
Johnson passes to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Shoots over Gallinari. The shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Right outside to the paint. Here's Dieng. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. Payne against Wright. Payne, the pass to McGee. Here's Shaman. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Throws it up high. Tipped. In transition, here come the Suns. And he buries the open 3 to cap the break.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Pass to Dieng. And here's Wright. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McGee passes to Payne. It's blocked.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
The steal. And they're on the run. And too long on the shot. Payne with it, picked up by Gallinari. To the wing, right side. From deep, Johnson. Dieng pulls it in. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Williams from long range. Atlanta again missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And Williams punches it home.
Well, Lou Williams in the open floor is just a bucket, folks.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Payne, the pass to McGee. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's Nader on the wing.
The defense has adjusted to them in the second half. Now they need to adjust back.
Here's Reddish. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Williams from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Reddish. Stripped away. In transition. Here they come. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Williams from long range gets the 3-ball to go. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
Payne drives. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Up top, Young. Defended by Payne. Here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Buries it down low. Young's got 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And the free throw, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 7.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
McGee. Excellent D there from Capella. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. Well, when you win the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Abdel Nader, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Booker against Bogdanovich. Bridges on the attack. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Capella with a block. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 45%. To the wing on the left. There's Young with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges passes to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Capella. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Capella. Here we go, one-on-one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Paul to the middle. Bridges passes to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Young can't hit.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Ayton. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. From deep. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Paul. Gets the 3 to fall.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Paul against Young. Driving to the basket. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. Well, the Suns shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Pass to Young. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Booker finds Crowder. And it's off from 3-point range. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Trae Young.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Paul passes to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Paul against Young. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Atlanta again missing. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Crowder. And it's good for 2.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Paul against Young. From deep 3-point range. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A clean win. And one.
Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Lowry from deep. Bridges with the board. Ayton, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Oladipo goes in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Ayton. Can't hit from the low block. There's the pass to Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here we go. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Oladipo misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
No good from Booker. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Oladipo against Bridges. Back to Oladipo. Into the lane. Oh, that's offensive interference. Ball against Lowry. The drive by Paul. Bucket is good. It's all knotted up.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
No good from Booker.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Back to Oladipo. Driving in. Poked away.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Make some noise.
124 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Paul. A special move before the shot. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Butler on the wing. Robinson against Booker. There's the 3. Robinson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ayton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Back to Robinson. Butler kicks to Robinson. And Lowry has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by Miami. Right block shot. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target from outside. Lowry for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And taken away by Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns leading. Paul dishes to Crowder. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Robinson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. The drive by Paul. Bridges finds Paul. Off target from the baseline. The Heat trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Lowry drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's Oladipo on the wing. Defended by Booker. And the rejection by Ayton. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
So this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now here's Paul. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. No good with the triple.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Bridges against Butler. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good on the bucket. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Lowry drives in. Right wing. Bridges with the steal. Crowder kicks to Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Takes it inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Oladipo outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
So he gets them both. Suns leading by 5. Paul outside. Over Lowry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The kick out to Oladipo. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Offensive rebound. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Paul against Lowry. Paul looking over the floor. Booker, right side. Ayton against Adebayo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Oladipo, here we go. And the rejection by Ayton. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Outside Lowry.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length.
15.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jay Crowder, he's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
First team foul.
On the court for the Suns, Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Nader into the 3, the small forward.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Oladipo taking his time here. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 5. Loads it up for Adebayo. That shot off the mark. Here's Shamet. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
McGee is screen on Lowry. Here's Payne. That's short off the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Payne in the post. Lowry covering. The shot by Nader, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Going inside. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Victor Oladipo. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Payne passes to McGee, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Markieff Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. For the tie. Miami no good on that time either. Suns leading by 3. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Payne.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And the Suns miss again. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Butler. And he drives in and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Payne with it. Lowry picks him up. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Lowry up top. Payne covering. Robinson misses. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Dedmon. And it's the Heat on the break. Lowry leading the charge. Robinson misses.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Butler in the corner. And they double up Butler. Passes it to Dedmon. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Suns leading by 3. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Duncan Robinson. A finish. And Adebayo throws it down.
It all started with Lowry's steal. His ability to lock in and defend makes him special.
Payne looking around. And Adebayo sends it back. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The quickness of Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that bucket.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jimmy Butler taking 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Suns shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Tries from 7. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his third.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Butler on the way. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lowry from deep three-point land. Miami no good on that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
He's perfect from the line this time. 27 seconds left in the third. Now here is Lowry. Payne covering. Tucker the pass to Butler. 18 feet out. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. Driving inside. Here's McGee. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter.
The previous play is
officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Butler passes to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bridges. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Adebayo against Ayton. Paul dishes to Ayton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead. Outside Butler. To the inside. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The Heat trail by 4. Well, their pass to Adebayo. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Ball against Lowry. Ball outside. With the drive over Lowry. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Tucker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
Free throw good, Paul.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
It's Oladipo on the wing. 1:49 left in the 4th. Oladipo draws the double. 3-pointer, Butler. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. No good from Booker.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Butler on the wing. Here's Tucker. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Over Booker. Oladipo misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Booker looking around. The pass to Ayton. Shoots over Tucker, and it's Ayton missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. 3-pointer, Lowry. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
It's stolen by Lowry. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. .32 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now here's Paul. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's the dish to Ayton. Booker outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Pass to Crowder. Unloads from 9. It's off.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here we go. And there's Oladipo on the assist from Tucker. Oladipo's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami. Great action here as they're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now Lowry. Outside Butler. He kicks to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Booker against Oladipo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Paul passes to Booker. Kicks it to Bridges. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that, has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
To the middle. Here's Oladipo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got the game tied up here for the Heat. Paul against Lowry. In the corner, Crowder with it. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Suns now. Lowry from outside. Buries it from outside.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
Lowry for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Butler against Bridges.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Bridges finds Paul. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
And stolen by Ayton. From deep 3-point range, can't knock in the 3. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.